Hello, my name is Zhastine, and today I want to talk about a project pan that I decided to start. My experience with project panning officially is not very big. I have been doing small borderline project pans in the past, where I would focus on some items that were closer to being panned or closer to being finished, and then occasionally I would share that on my Instagram. I've never really tracked that though. I've never really picked a product and set up a goal and then tracked my use and my progress on it. So this time I decided to try that. I have already set up an Excel or a Google Sheet where I have listed hopefully all of my makeup products. I'm currently not in my house where I have all of my makeup, so I will need to double check if I have everything on my sheet when I'm back. However, I am sure that I do have all of the products that I will be talking about today on there. So I will be able to track my usage of them and let you know how it goes. So the way I am planning to do this is I have picked 5 products that I want to empty. I picked things that I wanna empty anyways, so some of them I have already mentioned in my previous video. And also I picked one product that I am using every day anyways, so even though it's bigger, it has more product in it and it will take me more time, I will eventually use it up. So it's possible that it will stay in the project longer, but I will eventually use it up. So I wanted to include that as well. And other than that, I also picked 3 products where I picked a specific number of uses that I want to have on them before I move on to the next products or decide to add more uses to those specific ones. I will walk you through all of my products right now. I will show you how they look like right now. And between now and the next video that I film about this topic, I will be tracking how many times I use all of those items so that I have something to show you in my next video. I was thinking to do a monthly check-in schedule. I'm not sure how that will go, if I will have enough progress, if I will have enough things to talk about, also how that will work with my personal life schedule. So I'm not making any promises, but there will be definitely project pan check-ins done later in time. I might also be posting about this on my Instagram. So if you in general want to hear more from me about makeup, about my progress, about cosmetics that I have and how I'm using them, it is worth it to follow me on there. So please do. I think that is all logistically for this. If there is anything you would like to see from me or you would like me to do differently, anything that would make this more interesting for you, please let me know and I will definitely keep that in mind. I will also add that I am making this video specifically because I got a comment from a person wanting me to do this, and well, with my number of views and my number of subscribers, one comment is more than enough to do something. So I hope you enjoy. So now I'll walk you through all of the products that I have picked. I'll start with the 5 things that I picked to empty. The first thing is my Too Faced lip injection. It's a mini product. It is in the shade Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee. I might be pronouncing that very wrong. But yeah, this is the famous injection gloss. I have picked it up in a set of 3. I think last holiday season, so around a year ago. I have it for over a year now, or around a year. And I am not really in love with it. I have mentioned it on my TikTok before and on my Instagram, I think. Even though these are very much popular and talked about a lot, I prefer when the plumping comes from a minty feeling. I also don't see any plumping, like in any case. Not a single gloss I ever used gave me a visible plumping effect. So I don't believe in plumping. That's a myth. It might be an unpopular opinion, I don't know. But I don't believe in plumping. Some of these glosses that give you the plumping effect are really nice. I might talk about some other ones that I like in a different video if you're interested. The shade is orange nude, I guess. Slightly shimmery. I just sniffed it and I don't smell the creme brulee. I will say I also don't eat that dessert. I am lactose intolerant and I think it has a lot of lactose. I can definitely smell the injection part. So whatever it is in this product that makes the lips plump That's what I smell. So the way it tastes, the way it feels, that's what I can smell in this as well. I don't really care for this gloss. I will definitely not repurchase it. I will not purchase another lip injection. I will even say if there's a set of stuff and one of the things in the set is a lip injection lip gloss, I don't want it. I don't like it. I will use it up, however. I don't dislike it to the extent of getting rid of it without using it up. This is the second one from the set that I am using up. I also have one more in the shade Original, so I will also have to go through that one. But for now, I'm focusing on this one. It is almost done. You can see the whole little applicator in the inside. Right now, I'm using it mostly every day. If I'm even not wearing any makeup, I just use it kind of like something to put on my lips, just to feel something on my lips. I don't like having my lips dry, and it is fine for that. I don't hate the plumping sensation. If you don't like it, don't get this ever. No, absolutely not. In general, don't get this. It's not good. I don't think it's good. I don't know why people like it so much. Or if anyone even does. Was that a lie? Was I lied to? But yeah, I think I am hoping to use it up by the end of January, so I'll keep you updated. I was tracking the use and I think I used it like 12 times in one day, just because I was reapplying it so much, because it's a gloss. I eat it with my food, I drink it with my drinks, so I should use it up quickly. I don't think this shade is available. Normally, I think it was a limited edition Christmas shade. I'm gonna use it up. I want to get rid of it. I don't want to have it. I will move on to probably the other Too Faced lip injection gloss after this one, but maybe not. Maybe I will take a pause. This is my first product to empty, and I think it will be the first one to go. My next product is from Tarte. It's a Baby Cute Mini. Looks like this. It is Shape Tape Radiant in a shade 22N Light Neutral, which is too dark for me. It is a mini that I received as a gift with purchase. I use it kind of as a color corrector. I use some of it under my eyes before my normal concealer. I find it works nice. It's fine. I like the formula. I really like the Tarte Shape Tape concealers. It's one of my favorite ones. I think the one that I was using in full size was not radiant, but this one is nice too. I feel like I could use it if I had it in the shade that actually matches me, and in a big size. This is kind of funny in a way that the applicator is so small, it's so tiny, it like fits perfectly under my eye, but for a full-on concealer, so not a color corrector that I'm using it right now, just like in this little corners here, it wouldn't work. I feel like it wouldn't apply enough product. I'm just gonna use it up as a color corrector. I'm fine with using it all the time right now instead of my other color correctors. Because of the size, it has 0.5 milliliters, which is, I don't know what compared to the normal size. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. I'm not seeing any progress yet. I have been using it a little. I think I'll probably be able to use it up in like 2 months, maybe less, maybe more. We'll see. I don't see any progress right now, so I can't really tell how fast it's going. But I'll keep you updated. It's such a baby. It's so cute. It's great for travel. If it just was in my shade, that would be so good. Unfortunately, I can't take it as my only concealer because it's too dark. So yeah, I'm gonna use it up as my color corrector. And that's my product number 2. My product number 3 is a face primer. It's from a Polish brand, Wibo. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. In Polish it's just Wibo. You definitely can buy it in Poland. I think you can also buy it in Spain. At least they have a Spanish Instagram account. I'm not sure where else. As you can probably tell, it is inspired by the famous For Sally face primers, which I don't know if they still exist, but they used to be very, very popular. So brands created some dupes for it. This specific one, which is Mermaid Tears. Mermaid Tears. This specific one I am trying for the first time. It has a slight pink to yellowish green, lime green maybe, iridescence to it. Can't really see that on the face. It is a glowy, moisturizing primer. I used to have the other one that they also make called Unicorn Tears, and I used up at least 2 of those. I really like moisturizing primers. That's my favorite kind of primers. If it makes me feel like I just applied a moisturizer, that's my favorite primer. Which probably tells you that I shouldn't be using any primers. I should just be using a good moisturizer. But yeah, this is one I got on one of my trips to Poland. I believe last year, beginning of last year, or end of 2 years ago. I enjoy using it. I enjoy the result it gives me. I'm not sure if I would repurchase it. It is very cheap. Like Wibo, the brand, is very affordable. So I am repurchasing a lot of their products just because of that. It's not a big spending to get something from them. So yeah, I might repurchase it just because it works and it's cheap. But it's not my ultimate favorite, at least not right now. I haven't used up a lot yet, as you can see. I definitely already started. It was up to here, I believe. So I definitely started making some progress, but it's not a lot. It says it has 6 months expiration date. I don't have a habit of opening stuff before I know that I can commit to using it. So this hasn't been open for more than 2 months, I think. Maybe not even a month. So I just recently opened it. So it's not expired yet. It's not getting close to being expired. It's new. It feels like new. It is similar to as if it would just stand on a shelf in the store. So I'm not worried about it expiring, but I am kind of tired of just having it. I want to move on to other stuff. My fourth makeup product that I want to use up is an eyeliner. It is this one. It is from a brand called Lovely. It's also a Polish brand. It's a sister brand to Wibo, the last brand I talked about. I think this eyeliner was created in a collaboration with someone, because there is someone's name here on it. And this one, I got it a long time ago. I got it 2 years ago. Too long for an eyeliner. These, there were like 5 or 6 of them, all different pastel colors. Oh, I didn't mention, they're called Pastel Tropics Automatic Eye Pencil. And this one is in the shade 03. There was a beautiful pink, a purple, a mint that I still have. That's another one that I need to use up. But the mint one I will move on to closer to the summer season, as it works better then, I feel. This one is kind of like a pastel orange. It's not nude, it's a bit brighter than nude, but I kind of use it as a nude. It gives you a slight pop of color, of like peach, I guess. Yeah, you can see it here. It definitely has color. It's definitely almost like neon pastel, like a pastel crayon. It's a nice shade though. I use it for every day when I want a light eyeliner. That is currently, I believe, my only option. This is all that is left. I can't twist it any more. So this is all I have to use up. Compared to my hand, my fingers, it's not a lot. So I think I will be able to use it up pretty soon. I will make effort to use it, if not every day, way more often. Almost every day, maybe. Because it is an eyeliner. It is something that if it expires, it's not very good or safe to use. And this one is getting quite old. It is the oldest eyeliner I have, together with the mint one. And I will move on to the mint one next. I feel like it needs to be gone from my life. Not because it's bad, but because it's old. It is very good. It was limited edition, so you cannot get it anymore. And even when you could, you probably could only get it in Poland. I really like it. I really enjoyed having these eyeliners, and I will probably enjoy using it up. I will keep you updated on my progress on this one. And the last product that I want to use up is actually 2 products. I am picking my Huda Beauty lip liners, and there is a reason for that. They are very old. I am not sure when I got them, but they are over 6 years old, I think. And I was saving them for a long time because they felt like they're the special product, the most expensive lip liners that I owned. And now I realize that this is very stupid and I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have prioritized using other lip liners over these when these were just laying there and getting old. Now, while they still work, they still haven't dried out, I want to use them up. As you can see, they're not very long. They used to be full-size lip liners, so if you compare it to my lovely eyeliner, you can tell that they're quite small already. But this is all the progress that I have done in the past months. Not the years I had them, but just recently, because I started using them as my only lip liners. I don't know if you can even tell, but they are still in the old packaging. Huda Beauty changed the packaging that they use for these lip liners. I think they also changed all of the colors and the names for sure, because right now I can't find these anymore. These are discontinued. I bought them in the little sets that she used to have where there was a lip liner, a liquid lipstick, and a gloss. So this is the shade Muse, and it came with a mini of her liquid lip in the shade also Muse, and a lip strobe in, was it Angelic? One of them came with Angelic and the other one, I don't remember. I don't think they exist anymore. But maybe I can find a photo of the little lip-shaped sets that they came in. I might still have photos that I took from when I bought them. I felt so excited to have them, and then I just didn't use them for years. I really try to make effort to not do that anymore. I think that's really not very smart, and it's a waste of money because I spend my own money on these products and then I just didn't use them for years because I felt like they're so special that I should save them. But like for what? For them to expire? Now I am trying to fix that mistake and use them up. As I mentioned, this is the shade Muse. This is the shade Bombshell. They both came with liquid lipsticks in the same shades. I used those liquid lipsticks up already. They were both minis and they're long gone. I don't have them anymore. I actually even have a full-size Bombshell liquid lipstick. This is Bombshell. This is Muse. Muse is muted pink and the Bombshell is kind of warm browny nude. And I like both of them. I use both of them for different looks. And that is also why I'm including both of them. First of all, they're small, but also I use them interchangeably. So if I'm going for a pinky cool tone look, I will use Muse. And then if I'm doing something more warm toned, I will use Bombshell. I really hope to be done with them as soon as possible. They are already feeling kind of dry, so I might need to toss them before I manage to use them up. Since they are sharpenable lip liners, I also don't know how far I want to go. There will be a limit. I don't want to be stuck with this sized lip liner because that's just not comfortable to use, especially considering how old they are. I might update you on Instagram more than here, so again, invitation to follow me. This is the last product that I am trying to use up. Please cheer for me because this is taking a while. And now I want to quickly talk about 3 products that I have set a specific number of uses that I want to use them for. That is because I either don't think that I will use them up quickly enough to not get bored of using them all the time. I have a lot of things in that category, or they just don't work for me for every day. It's just something that I don't want to push myself to finish it. I want to be more relaxed about it, but I do want to get some good use out of them. So I set a specific number of uses that I want to use them for. I will be tracking it and I will update you on my Instagram or in my next video. So the first product is my iconic Triple Precision Brow Definer in the shade Blonde. I got it as a gift from my friend, and it is a brow pencil, a twist-up pencil. As you can see, twists up this amount. And it's called Triple Precision because it also has a spoolie. So if you twist it here, you get a spoolie as well. It is nice, it is fine, but it's not my favorite for several reasons. Spoolie, it's nice, but I have a full-size brush-sized spoolie that I use over this one. Pencil, it is a bit stiff. So with the way I am doing my brows, with ABH Brow Freeze first, or whatever brow gel first, using this pencil would disrupt the way the brow hairs go, because it would just move them around. So far, the only way to use it that I found is on the days when I don't wear too much makeup. That's the only time when I found that it works for me. And for the brow pen, while it's good in theory, because I do like doing the brush, like the strokes. I do like doing the strokes that you would think that you can just draw on with a pen or a marker. There is something weird with the consistency of it, where now, after I used it a few times, it's like distributes the liquid in some way, but then it spreads it, and it's like not perfect enough. The shade is not perfect for me. It is a bit too dark and too red. So I feel like when I look at myself wearing this, compared to my preferred brow products, which are the ABH pomade and the powder duo. The pomade I use is in the shade Blonde, and it is much lighter than this. Lighter and more neutral in color. It works better with my hair color and with my natural brow color. Meanwhile, this one makes my brows look darker, warmer, and makes them not really match my natural brow color and my natural hair color. I set the goal to use it 30 times, and I have already used it 3 times since I set that goal, so it's going well. I don't want it to be the only brow product that I use because I do prefer my ABH products. I prefer the shades that they give me. I prefer the ease of use. I am way more used to using them, and I just find it easier and more comfortable. I want to not have it before that's the only thing I have. I have 27 uses for this left before I either choose a different product or decide to continue using this for a different number of times. So yeah, that's product number 1. The second product that I wanna use for also 30 times is my Milk bronzer. I have it in the shade Baked, and I'm not sure if this is still the way it comes. When I bought it, this was a mini. So Milk used to have it, I think, double this size, and that was their standard size. And I bought this as a travel mini. However, now this is the standard size, I believe. And I think it's in gray packaging, but this can tell you how old this is. I think it's like 3 years old. It doesn't smell fresh anymore, so I wanna use it a bit more before I decide if I wanna toss it. This is the amount that I still have left, and if you know this bronzer stick, you know that this will last me like 2 years. I think it was a very smart step for them to change this size into the standard size, because no one would ever use up the full size. The old full size, I mean. I really love it. It is amazing. I love this stick bronzer. It's amazing for travel. I always travel with it. It's so easy to travel with because it's so small. It takes so little space, and it's also like travel safe. There's no risk of it breaking or spilling or anything like that. So I always traveled with it. I always used it in the summer. That used to be my only cream or liquid, whatever, not powder bronzer. Now it's not. I have quite a few bronzers. I really need to think about what I'm gonna do about this. I think it is expired. I think I want to use it for those 30 times that I have assigned to myself. And I might get rid of it after that because it's expired. It looks the same on the skin when I use it, but I'm not sure if it's not bad for my skin. And especially considering the fact that I have quite a few other liquid and cream bronzers now, I might have to say goodbye to it after this. And I am really sad about it because this is my baby. I love it a lot. It's the perfect shade. It made me love cream bronzers. Like, this is the reason why I love cream cheek products. So it has a special place in my heart. And I think if I get rid of it, I might repurchase it next year when my no-buy ends, just because of how good I think it is. I also do recommend this to everyone, to all of my friends. Absolutely buy it, get it, it's amazing. If you can find a shade that you like, this is great. Before I have to say goodbye to it, I really want to use it for 30 more times. I think I already used it once out of those times. So 29 more times. I don't think I would be able to finish it up. So I don't think that would be fair to myself and realistic to set a goal like that. That's Milk bronzer in Baked. And the last product I want to talk about is an eyeshadow palette. It's a Glaminatrix Rich Romantic palette. This is the outside packaging, but I had to show it to you because it's so beautiful. It has these holographic little flowers all over it. I'm kind of sad that this is the box that it comes in and not the actual packaging. I wish it was the actual packaging because it's so beautiful. I love it so much. But this is how the actual palette looks like. It's I believe fake leather, and this is the inside of the palette. It's beautiful. It's pink. It has a mirror. I just got it a few days ago. I have made a video from my Instagram about it, and today the makeup that I'm wearing is my first makeup look that I did using this palette. So I have set a goal of using it 15 times. For the previous two products, the goal was 30 times because I don't have that many products in the category, and I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I don't want to make myself focus on one and then ignore the other ones. And that is why the goal for the eyeshadow palette is smaller. I do want to get a good use out of this. It's a new thing in my collection, and I want to get to know it and really enjoy all of the shades before I move on to using something else. I also do think that I would be using it anyways. It is very pretty. So I think these shades are multichromes. And this might be just a shimmer. A beautiful shimmer. I haven't touched all of these yet, so I'm not familiar with the palette yet. But I think this one, and these four are multichromes. And then these two are normal shimmers. Beautiful, but like not shifting. And then these are, of course, mattes. I am excited to use a pink palette, especially with the Valentine's Day coming up. I might be making some themed makeup looks for my Instagram. And I just, in general, love pink makeup looks. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have realized that already. And I do think it might work very well, especially for a multichrome palette, for every day. So I do want to use it for 15 times at least. Start with 15, go from there. Obviously, I will not just use it for 15 times in my whole life. That would be ridiculous. If you're not familiar with Glaminatrix, it's an Australian indie brand. I think they mostly do eyeshadows, singles, and palettes. I have tried a few of their single eyeshadows before buying this palette, and I really, really like the formula, which is why I decided to get the palette as well. And actually, there is one more palette from them waiting for me already that my friend agreed to deliver to me from Australia. So I'm very excited to also touch that one. I will definitely show it to you as well. If you want to see the looks that I'm doing using this palette, again, I really encourage you to follow me on my Instagram. I will definitely be posting looks there. I already have one filmed, so that will definitely be coming. If you would like to see me apply a makeup look using this palette or whatever else, also on YouTube, please let me know. It would be nice to know that someone actually wants to see it before I do it, although I might do it anyways, just because I like talking about my makeup products. But yeah, maybe I should stop showing you this palette, but this is just so beautiful. Look at these. You can't really see the shift in here because of the lights that I have, but even without the shifts, these are such beautiful shimmers, and they're so smooth, so pleasant to the touch. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really excited to use it. It's beautiful. And the mattes, at least the two mattes that I tried, they also worked very beautifully. I'm very excited for those 15 times that I'm gonna use this palette for. 14, since I used it already today. So yeah, that was my last product. These are all of the things that I will be focusing on in my project pan. I will keep you updated. Let me know how often you want to hear from me about this. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. If you want to know more about these products, if you want me to do something completely different, just let me know. Other than that, please like this video, please comment. I love reading the comments, even if there's just one or two. If you want to follow my project pan or my know by year, make sure to subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!